everyone, and Merry Christmas. I am about 2 weeks past open heart surgery, and I especially want to thank so many of you who prayed for me and gave me encouraging words through it all. If you hadn't heard the news, back on July 4th, I had experienced a seizure in the middle of the night, which was kind of the indicator to the doctors. The doctors realized that it was caused by my defective aortic valve that needed to be replaced. That seizure was an indicator. I'm very blessed to kind of find out ahead of time. So they were unable to do it via the arterial route, so they opened up my heart. Open heart procedure was the only option. And although I'm a little bit unable right now to be active and connect with many of you, personally, I wanted just to take this opportunity to wish you a Merry Christmas, but especially encourage you in this season. We're in the middle of Advent right now. And I know how challenging ministry can be at this time of the year. There is just not enough of you probably to go around. And I just thought it'd be a good time to encourage you with all that you're in right now, the sermons that you're preparing, the people you're visiting, counseling with. I remember a pastor saying to me years ago that he said that the Christmas season for him was the worst. In fact, he said, I hated it. Not because of the message, but because of the mess. Just before my surgery, I'd been reflecting on C.S. Lewis's Surprised by Joy, his autobiography, and what he had said, that he could no more have met God than Hamlet could have met Shakespeare. If Shakespeare and Hamlet could ever meet, it must be Shakespeare's doing. Hamlet could initiate nothing. For Hamlet to personally know Shakespeare intimately, even the author himself must write himself into the story. The basic scandalous claim of Christianity is just that the author entered the plot. He stepped across the threshold of time, wrote himself into the story to be born into a seemingly insignificant town in the Middle East. The creator of the universe wrapped himself up in first century diapers of swaddling clothes. It became one of us on that one holy night. Our only hope, our only joy, our only life. Similar as I reflect upon my own surgery, I realized similarly, I had no hope apart from the work of my surgeon. I couldn't have made an incision into my chest myself, cut through my sternum, cut through the aorta, place myself on a heart bypass machine, just long enough to cut out my defective aortic valve, insert a new valve, and then just simply sew myself back up together again. My only hope rested in the hands of my very capable, skilled surgeon who knew exactly where, when, how to cut. And without her expertise, my hope of survival was nil. Spiritually speaking, our only cure doesn't come from among us. You and I were born with a congenitally defective spiritual heart, defective in its ability to love God completely, defective in its ability to love others sincerely, and even in its ability to love ourselves in the way that God truly wants us to love ourselves. But at Christmas, God came to become not only our great physician, but our great heart donor. I love what Ezekiel writes. 600 years before Jesus, he's writing in a very difficult period of time for the life of the Israelites, that the sovereign Lord is coming to us, and he says, I will give you a new heart, put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. He's the surgeon who removes our dead and dying hearts of stone and replaces them with his vibrant, energetic heart. When you have God's heart, you live differently. You love differently. You forgive differently. You face tomorrow differently. When your heart of stone gets removed, everything changes. So after the surgery, my surgeon came in to tell me how the condition of how things are going, the condition of my old defective valve. And she said that it was hard as a rock. The stenosis of the valve was so severe that basically I was not going to be lasting much longer. And now, what a difference. I can already tell. I jumped on the treadmill the other day, walked a half mile. I wasn't huffing and puffing. The vibrancy I feel now is a symbol, I think, for me at least, for what it means to be born again. I want that same energized heart, his new heart, to be beating in me every day, because apart from that, I am truly unable. Ministry is hard, and in the Northeast especially hard, and it can make you hard-hearted. And I know many pastors who are ready to give up, perhaps even leave the ministry. So this Christmas, ask the great physician of your soul to come this Christmas, re-energize your heart. Hey everyone, I want to thank you for listening. Have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the new year.